So were you having a lot of anonymous sex?
Yeah, like later on, like I would use Grinder, and I would like meet like guys would come to my house and all that.
And they don't use protection either, right?
No,
So you gotta think you're meeting these people off Grinder. Who knows how many other people they've met off Grinder, and
right.
they don't even give a fuck about protection or nothing, dude. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that was really fucked up. Like, cause there was one instance where I got crabs
Oh
from a
goddamn,
guy.
dude. Yeah, man, you get.
I was fucking like I was like I was like, why am I itching so fucking bad? I'm just like, oh god.
Oh my god.
That's when my dad was like, you need to stop fucking them guys and get with a woman. I'm like, probably right, but
So have you met any like famous people or anything?
I met Kevin Smith a few times. He actually signed my leg, and I got it tattooed. I met his daughter, and she signed my leg, got it tattooed. Actually, Kevin Smith was like, his daughter was near my crotch, and he was like, I should probably intervene, but this is awesome.
Are you still engaging in the risky sex behaviors
Not
today?
anymore. I haven't really had any like intimate like thing like that in a while. I've been focusing more on instead of doing that activity, more on the findom thing.
So you're kind of like just on a rampage of ass, right? And you're just fucking going like whatever comes your way, you know. You're up in it. You're experiencing every fucking everything, unabrided. You don't even give a fuck.
Yeah,
Um, just from your tattoos, were you influenced at all by G.G. Allen?
I don't even know
Cause
who G.G. Allen is.
oh, you don't even know G.G. Allen? Okay, man, all right. Cause your attitude is very, they call his like philosophy scum fuck. And you have this like kind of like, your tattoos like are kind of like you just don't give a fuck, right?
No, no,
G.G. Allen,
my
G.G.
tattoos, I do
Allen
not
would.
give a fuck.
What about drugs? Do you give a fuck with drugs, man? I mean, do you just fucking like, if somebody wanted you to fucking do some meth
The
tomorrow?
only drugs I've ever experienced with is weed, shrooms, what the hell, weed, shrooms. I forgot what. There was something else, but I just can't think of the name of it. It's nothing like big or anything. Oxycodone, but that was prescribed to me. But phew, oxycodone's fucking amazing.
After this girl and you attempted, to end your life, you said there was a few other attempts after that, right?
Yeah, there was. I think there was one where I was wanting to jump off the bridge.
Now,
That's
what
actually two times I wanted to jump off the bridge. Actually,
at what age was that?
um, probably no, gosh. I'm trying to remember. Like maybe 20 something.
What caused that to happen? Because the first time it was a girl.
I think it was just depression.
Okay. Nothing triggered that event. You were just like one day, you were just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna jump off." But I guess you
Yeah,
didn't. You didn't even attempt it or anything, right? You just thought about it,
yeah.
or
I
did
was like,
you?
I
Okay,
was,
so you're
I was walking up the road thinking about it, and then the other time I had my sister drive me to our bridge, our local bridge, like that crosses Indiana to Kentucky, and I was thinking about jumping off that, but I decided not to.
so it's kind of like anytime you're kind of around something you could jump off of, you kind of like think about it or something, but you don't like.
Yeah,
There's nothing that like is out of the ordinary other than you're seeing these ways you could end it if you wanted to.
right. Technically, if you really, I should have been dead like 5 times by now.
Obviously, you're not, and it's for a reason, right? Probably. I mean,
Right.
I believe in fate. You know what I mean? I don't believe you have any control of your fate. I believe it's scientifically proven too, because it's action and reaction. It's scientific, right? So from the moment the sperm hits the egg, there is a chemical reaction, and from there, the whole rest of your life is a series of reactions. And it has to do with your parents and who you are and all this stuff. And then also, what a lot of people fail to realize is that you are the center of your own world. You have your own
Exactly.
world. You have your own fucking world, dude. You know what I mean? That's why like things matter to you that don't matter to other people and shit, because they're not the center of your world.
Exactly.
You can you can really control what comes into your world. You have like a lot of control over you know stuff that can come into your space and stuff like that. But for most part, whatever's going to happen to you, I think, is going to happen from the moment you're inseminated, man. I mean, it's a series of reactions. Like
Exactly.
you might even think, oh wow, this guy's saying that I have no control. Well, I was about to do this, so now I'm going to do the other thing. But
Hmm.
what I'm saying is, you were always going to hear me say that. It was always going to cause you to do the other thing. Therefore, you were always going to do that thing. You can't escape
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean? So.
I will I want to bring this up. I will say the truly the one thing that saved my life, the one thing that truly besides weed has saved my life is Findom.